I've been expecting you. Hello, welcome to Storytime, Hospital Edition. This video is all about my times in hospital. I've been in hospital 4 times. Well, 3 really, but one of them was a dentist's appointment. Dentists are scary, so I count it. The first time I went to hospital was when I was about 8. I got punched in the face by Homer. Like, that Homer. That Homer up there? Yeah. Yeah, punched in the face by him. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Homer's a cartoon character, he can't punch you in the face, you stupid idiot! Ah! Sorry, I'm a pubescent child. Ah! Idiot! Ah! So for Christmas, I got this stretchy Homer, and I loved him. I kept on like playing with him with my brother, and it was like a stress toy. It was amazing because you just like pull it, and it wouldn't like snap or break. It was so fun. But then one day, me and my brother decided to see how far we could pull it, and then eventually he let go, meaning Homer like just stretched back and he punched me right on my eyebrow. Actually, it was this one. I think I might still have the scar. Basically, I just went to hospital for that, and it was the first time I'd been to hospital, at least the first time that I can remember. It smelled horrible. It smelled like chemicals. Some people like the smell of hospital. Not for me. No, not for me. Luckily, I didn't have to have stitches or like staples or anything. All they did was, really, it was just masking tape. I mean, it looked like masking tape, it felt like masking tape, but they just put it on my eyebrow in layers, and then after like 2 weeks, my eyebrow was fixed. The second time I went to hospital is when I cracked my head open. Basically what happened is I had a dog leash, but it was one of those ones that was like extendable. It was, is that right? Extendable? It was one of those dog leashes that was extendable, so I decided to play cowboys with it, and it didn't end well. I was absolutely wailing it around my head, having so much fun, but yeah, it kind of hit me on the head. I remember going to hospital, looking in like a mirror, and seriously, it looked like someone had dyed my hair red. It was it wasn't very nice. Because back in the day, I had really, really long hair, like longer than this. It was so long. So they didn't actually have to put staples or anything in it again. All they had to do was just tie my hair together, and it just stayed in a knot for a couple weeks, and then it was fixed. The third time I went to hospital, it wasn't hospital, it was a dentist appointment. So basically, it was like a month before I got my braces on, I went in thinking they were just going to do a checkup. But when I went in, they had like all these tools on the table with like injections and all this stuff. So I went in and I was like, oh, are they actually going to pull my teeth out? Because I didn't know they were. So they gave me 7 injections in this side, and then about a week later they gave me 7 in that side for 2 teeth. That's 2 there, 2 there. That's 4. The first time I just wasn't prepared at all. So I freaked out a bit, but then I remember there was so much dribble, and it was disgusting. It was literally like a water slide was in my face, and that dentist had just turned on the water for the water slide. Finally, the 4th time I've been to hospital, I do gymnastics. And in gymnastics there's something called vault. Basically you run and you do like a jump, and then you go over like this block or something. So one of my coaches said, come on, the water's fine, jump in. And I was like, okay. So I was running for the vault, and she was like, no, stop. So I stopped suddenly, but my toe went under like my whole foot and leg. So I didn't realise, because I had lots of adrenaline, because I could feel that my toe hurt, but I didn't want to like look down at it. So I walked back to the start, and then I thought, oh, I might as well just have a look at my toe, see how it's going. It feels quite painful. I looked down, and warning, graphic warning, I looked down at my toe and my toenail had come off. I remember laughing about it, but then, like, as soon as I got out of the car, I was in so much pain because the adrenaline had worn off. My mum just sort of bandaged it. She put some bandage on it, put some iodine on it, and then it was fine. So I went to hospital to check if it was like broken or if it was going to get infected. But we got put with one of the junior doctors that had no idea what they were doing. So she literally said, take your shoe off, take your sock off. And she picked up my foot, not like, she didn't like take it off. She like held my foot in her palms. She was like, your foot looks fine to me. And I was like, all right, cheers. I hop along, knowing that she told me that it's not gonna get infected, it'll be fine. You just have to wait it out. The very next day, my toe is swollen and infected. Thanks, junior doctor. Thanks for watching this video. I'm sorry if I did give you like nightmares or anything. Leave a comment, I'll always read the comments. Yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you, peace, bye.